I can go to Detroit rap style way, you feel me? That little genre trap. I can go Miley, I could go No Justice. I feel like any route I take, I can really pursue it and clown in any way, you feel me? But at the end of the day, I'm trying to find myself, man. Trying to talk to everybody, trying to speak to everybody. I'm trying to speak to the world.
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Soul Serum podcast, our final one of 2020. I am your turf on the podcast set as purple like lean host, Clay Bonine. I'm joined by my when the vamp's outside, little bitch, you better be ready.
You better be ready.
Tanner Mavis. And
when the vamp's outside, little bitch, you better be ready.
It is a whole lot of red. Final episode.
Whole lot of red and whole lot of purple.
Whole lot of purple episode of the Soul Serum podcast. It's our last one of the year. We actually already recorded the interview, the TB interview that's going to be on the back half of this episode. But you know, we have to do our little intro here. As always, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel on YouTube, the TV page, main page, follow the Soul Serum podcast on TikTok. I've been engaging with people a lot more on the podcast page on TikTok, commenting on Cardi haters posts and everything. And before we get into the TB interview, we got to do Soul Serum news and our song of the week. Winner will announce. But as far as Soul Serum news goes, we don't have another music video releasing this year. However, we have shot the last video. We shot it last week, right?
Yeah, last weekend.
Yeah. It was last week. I don't know. The last 2 weeks, time has not mattered to me. It's all a blur. But we shot one last video in Columbus again, actually. We're planning to have that release at the beginning of 2020.
Yeah.
I don't know if you and John have
hopefully first
about.
week, if not second week.
Yeah. It's I know there's gonna be a lot of nights where John is up until 7:30 a.m. I can already feel it.
If John thought he didn't get no sleep in 2020, 2021's gonna be different.
And that's really as far as video news goes. That's really all we have.
Yeah.
Do you want to give a little merch update? We've been talking about merch and Soul
for
Serum
3
news.
months, probably.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah. But we're gonna have merch for y'all in January, 100% for sure. Just been having problems with the manufacturer. We have a sample coming in that's been taken over a month because California, our manufacturer's in California, and they're in lockdown right now. And they can't do any kind of work right now. So I think they go back in a week or so. I forget exactly the date, but we'll have merch soon. Long story short, it's just been COVID related complications.
Mm-hmm. Just like everything.
Yep.
Anyway. And then just to reiterate, if you didn't listen the last time that we talked about this, the podcast is not going to be coming out for after this episode. You won't see us for 3 weeks, just to revamp and revitalize the space, kind of figure out what we're going to do forward, figure out how to do virtual interviews, things like that. It's just all things, it all came very fast. We put 15 episodes out for 15 weeks, and we're just going to take a step back, figure everything out.
Yep. We got some cool stuff that we're adding to the studio, too.
I'm so excited to be recording this because this is the very last thing that we're recording before I can start, tearing some of this stuff down. Not literally tear it down, but start to put other things up. Damn, I almost don't want to undo the Christmas tree, but
it was a nice touch.
It was a nice touch, man. I don't know. We'll see what happens on Easter. We'll see if we can get some if we can get a bunny suit to put back here or something. So yeah, just podcast update. January 25th will be the first day that we come back with the episodes. We're going to be recording within the meantime of this. We just need to, take a little deep breath and then move forward. In some more exciting news, our final Song of the Week contest in 2020 has wrapped up. If you all didn't listen to the last one, or if you're not in the Discord, we run a bi-weekly contest, but we can't call it song of the bye week because that just like
sounds
doesn't
weird.
It just doesn't sound cool, honestly. But we run a bi-weekly competition where everybody gets to submit their song in our Discord. And then the Discord users, I just realized I'm wearing slippers right now. I didn't even put real shoes on for this. Anywho, that was such a weird. I just looked down and was like, "Holy shit, I'm wearing slippers." So song of the week.
That's gotta be that's gonna be the comment at the end. If you make it to all the way in, you put, holy shit, Clay's wearing slippers.
I'm comfy on the podcast, bro. So all the people in the Discord get to vote on songs that are submitted to us, and then we put them into a final vote, and then everybody votes on there. And the winners of our second contest and last contest of 2020 are actually our very own friends Blake D and Either Prophet with fuck shit freestyle or how it's spelled fuck shit freestyle. No, we didn't rig this. They just happened to get the most votes, and they happen
to have a fire song.
It's really all it is. It's just a fire song. It has nothing to do with the fact that they're our friends. The song it's this. Well, let's listen to it for a second before we go into this. So fuck shit freestyle. What I really like about it is it's just like this fast pace, like in your face, like slapping you and your mom song. You know what I mean? Like right after what did Blake D say? He's like, "Oh fuck, why am I so sweaty? Okay, I'm good." And then it just blop and goes right into it. It's really fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I think the song is just like, I just know Blake, and like I think it's a great like representation of Blake's brain. Like Blake is just kind of like all over the place, but has a fun like he's like an extroverted introvert. Like he's just all over the place. Sometimes he's kind of a spaz, but like the song like just screams Blake D, literally.
And it's like a minute and a half long or something like that. Like it's very short and to the point, and like it's really all you need. Like, and him and E both.
Yeah, and having E on it, bro.
And E spits fast as fuck. I feel like I've never heard E rap that fast before. Wait, how long is
the song? Definitely got Blake E out of his like comfort zone and doing something different.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, literally a minute 34. Like
they snapped. They put that song out like a while ago. When I heard that, I was kind of blown away. I was like, fuck.
Yeah. And whoever did the album art for it too is actually really dope.
I fucked with that.
So yeah, congrats to Blake D. Congrats to E. Even though it's not E's song, but congrats to you, E, for being a part of the song that won on Song of the Week. And then obviously as the podcast comes back, we will be doing the Song of the Week contest some more. So be looking forward to that in the future.
Yep.
All right, we got all the boring stuff out of the way. Let's talk about the real subject. If you don't want to listen to us talk about Whole Lotta Red, you can go to
20 minutes 43 seconds.
And just go right to the TB interview. There will also be a timestamp if you're watching on YouTube. You can go to the comments and get it there. It's here, man. It's here.
I was literally like listening to it on the way here, and I'm like staring at the cover. It's on my Spotify, and I just like had this moment. I was just like, man, like we've been waiting for this for a while, and it's here. It's in my phone. I can hit play on it. I don't have to go to SoundCloud and find the new leak that gets deleted after 3 days because the label gets taken down or something. Like it's here. Like I have it.
It's
like and
really
no one can take it away from me.
Nobody can, man. I will say my quickie review of it. I don't think it's an absolutely perfect album.
No.
I am known for being an avid hater of long albums. Like 20 when I saw it was 24 tracks, I was like,
we know this.
You know, I'm not a huge fan of that. And I think the album is at times a little scattered. With all of that being said, it is beyond my expectations.
Yeah.
I love it. I really have not stopped listening to it since it came out. So we're recording this a couple days after Christmas. So we've had 72 hours or so to sit with this. And I mean, fuck, man. I just like it's for me. What is so interesting to me about all of the backlash from it, the whole lot of skips and whole lot of ass kids, which I don't even want to really give them that much light of day because
fuck them.
Yeah, fuck that. This is a pro whole lot of red podcast. Okay,
we're pro Cardi over here.
We're pro Cardi. What I find interesting the most about the hate is like, I thought as Cardi fans, this is what we wanted from him.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, he made an album that is the closest thing to like an actual punk or rock star sounding thing while still being quote unquote rap music. Yeah. Isn't this what we all wanted? I'm just so amazed that people don't want to see him evolve and fall into this psyched out alternative punk underground industrial sound. Like that's what was so hard for me to understand, like the backlash on that album, you know?
Yeah, like other rappers like claim that they're like rock stars and punk and that all this is like, which is cool, but like this is like it. Like this is he hit the nail on the head as far as like that style and aesthetic in like 2020. I think this is like, in my mind, like this, I don't know if I told you this, but this could be like the soundtrack to like the new cyberpunk game, like some real industrial metal, like I don't know, robotic type of, like you said, that type of sound and aesthetic.
Yeah, and he's still, I mean, like, don't get me wrong, there's a couple of tracks on here that lend itself more to like this library of leaks that people have gotten used to, which I think is really the root of why people are hating on it. It's because they wanted Molly and they wanted,
but y'all have it. Like y'all can go listen to it. Like
literally,
like y'all got two or three albums worth of leaks before Whole Lotta Red. Like
now, the leaks aren't on the album, but now I'm mad. No, mad. Yeah. Dude, fuck off, man. Like I'm always happy to see my favorite artists take chances, experiment. You know, Cardi once again has pushed the envelope.
Yes.
You know, I think somebody may come along in years from now and kind of perfect this sound that he's doing right now, maybe a little bit better. I mean, that's just how this music shit works. But I think Cardi once again pushed the envelope, went left of center, and for the most part really nailed it.
Yeah,
I think, you know,
I think off rip, I don't put it there with Die Lit necessarily yet. It's only been 2 days.
Yeah.
But like off first listen, it's not there for me personally. But
fair.
Because I feel like that just was like way more complete of an album in my opinion.
Yeah, that's one of the things about this album too, is like
it's all over the place.
It's all over the place.
Doesn't really make sense of like the sequences of the track list and stuff. But like, but I like it, like how it's like just like it's just a bunch of different feelings as you're going through the album that you experience.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm definitely gonna be.
But y'all need quit fucking quit saying it's trash after a fucking like people like. I remember it dropped at midnight and it was 12:30 and people were saying whole lot of mid, whole lot of skips. It's like, I'm like, bro, the album is 1 hour and 3 minutes. It's 12:30. It's been 30 minutes. Y'all, it's you do the math. You have not listened to it. Like, listen to it, bro.
I don't know,
like,
man.
and I'm not gonna call it a classic yet because it's only been 2 days. Like, give it. And also, y'all forgetting the most integral part of Cardi is his performance. Like this album is made to be performed live. If you don't want to see Cardi live, then I understand why you wouldn't like this album. But if you're a Cardi fan and you say you don't like it now and you go see him live, I'm pretty sure you can find a song or two that you would like.
Yeah.
You know?
I think it's interesting thinking about like the context of this album of like how you listen to it or where you listen to it. Like I was telling you, I listened to it in a smoke-filled room with, you know, a couple of people in there off of like a really nice sound bar. And as soon as the first beat came in, I was like locked in. I was like, yes, this is it right here. If I had listened to it in my headphones off the first rip, I mean, I still would have enjoyed it, but I don't think I would have got that same feeling because like I was with people in a hazy room and like that feels a little bit more appropriate. Yeah. Now, you know, I may or may not have. Mom, if you're listening, I'm sorry, but I was a little inebriated during all of this process too.
What a word.
I was inebriated, you know, I'm using all my lawyer words. But I think that situation kind of lends itself to the album rather than me like sitting at my desk like this with some headphones, you know? So, also, and to the point that you were making too, like when Ye came out in 2017 and motherfuckers were calling it a classic within 4 hours of it releasing. It's just like
the flip side of the coin.
And I'm not even saying I like that album. It's not my favorite Kanye album, but I like that album. But like you can't call something a classic like within a day or call something trash within a day of it coming out. Like
bottom line is I love this album because you either absolutely love it or it literally your body is fueled with hatred for it. There's no middle ground. Great art is divisive, and at least it's gonna be remembered. Like bottom line, the most it's gonna be remembered. In this day and age, albums are dropped on a Friday, New Music Friday, and they're forgotten the next Friday when new albums drop. This one won't be forgotten for a while.
Straight up.
So that's in my opinion. It's a W for a Cardi stan like myself.
Big W. Yeah. Big W, man. And I think we should leave it there.
Yeah.
You know?
Let us know in the comments your thoughts on Lotta Red
seriously.
too, please.
Let us know in the comments.
And join the Discord. We've been talking about it a lot too.
Get in on the Discord. Talk about a whole lot of Red with us.
Tell us your favorite song, please. Because everybody's favorite song on the project is different, I feel like.
Yeah, actually, wait. Let's do that before we leave. What is your favorite song?
Vamp Anthem, bro.
We believe.
Dude, he took Johann Sebastian Bach, the composer from the 1600s.
We were looking it up before.
We looked up the sample before here.
Yeah, before the podcast, bro. This song came out in 1703. Could you imagine playing that for that man in 1703? His fucking powdered wig would come right off of his head, bro. That'd be crazy. I think Vamp Anthem is probably
Vamp Anthem and Stop Breathing.
The standout song. Oh, that's a good one. I love X and Codeine with Future. Or is that what it is? Is that what it's called? Oh yeah, Teen X. And also minus the first like minute 15 because of this fucking bland ass Kanye verse. Go to the Moon, the like high quality, the CDQ version of it was worth it for me, and I fucking love it.
Yeah.
Why? I
love the evolution of Cardi's what's too.
Yeah, it's just gotten more and more like he's definitely smoked a lot more cigarettes now than he ever has before.
That is facts. Every video I see him like in the club or something, he's just puffing like chain smoking a fucking cig.
I can't believe cigarettes are starting to become cool in rap music, man.
Yeah.
I never thought it would happen.
Wild.
Right? I don't know. That's pretty goofy. And also, last note, we are recording this pre-Anthony Fantano review.
Yep.
And I'm very curious to see how changes the discussion around this album.
Yeah.
Depending on what he says, because
he's gonna give it like a strong 5 or a light 6.
I'm gonna say if you're going with 6, I'm gonna say he's gonna give it a 7. Because I think he
gave Die Lit a 7.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Or 8.
I think he will respect the experimentation and like the as you said before, the absurdity of it. But I don't think Anthony Fantano is like a big fan of like structure and form, and this album has none of that really. So so I don't like there's like Metamorphosis is like 5.5 minutes long, and then the next
he's gonna hate the Kid Cudi song. I'm calling it now.
I'm not gonna bet against that because I'm absolutely sure you're right. What are we doing on time here? Oh, perfect. Fucking perfect. All right. Well, that's all we've got as far as the intro goes. Thank you everybody who has listened in 2020. 2021, prices are going up, interviews going up, set going up. If you want to interview, do not DM me on my personal Instagram also. I'm gonna just say that right now. I got a DM on Christmas and I was like, you're not getting replied to for fucking 36 hours, my bro.
Opening presents and you get a DM. That's
yeah,
crazy.
no, it was in the morning. I was like, bro, it's Christmas morning. I'm not
Enjoy
talking
time
to
with
you.
your family,
yeah, I'm not
bro.
talking to you about how it, anywho. Yeah, thank you everybody for listening in 2020. We really appreciate it. We're gonna come back bigger, better, stronger, harder, faster, makes us never ever after, whatever the Daft Punk song is.
On soul.
On motherfucking soul. And with that being said, I hope you all enjoy the Roadrunner.TB interview that is starting after this sound cue. Peace.
Peace.
Oh, thank you. Good shit.
You know, Tanner, this is the last time I'm going to do this in 2020. If I'm rubbing my hands, you already know what's good. Everybody, welcome back to the Soul Serum podcast for our final episode of the season. I don't know. I guess it's not really a season of the year, though. I am your Kentucky Love Me. I've been out this bitch 100 days. Host Clay Bonine. I'm joined by my Party in the USA, but I'm not Miley Cyrus. Co-host Tanner Mavis.
No cap.
And we are here for the final time in 2020. And we are doing an interview episode to close out the year. We're closing out with a bang. Before we bring our guest in, I want to remind everybody, follow us on Instagram at Soul Serum Podcast. Subscribe to the TV page. Like the video on YouTube. Join the Discord. Follow us on TikTok. You already know all the social plugs. We got to do it every episode. And today, on our season finale episode, we have one of, if not the most popping new artists in Cincinnati. He's taken the Greyhound from Cincy to Cali. He's a known Blender boy. And if you need some music to hustle to, go stream The Mind of the Blender on all platforms. Today on the show, we have Roadrunner.TB. Please, Roadrunner, come on in. Appreciate it.
Appreciate y'all having
Welcome
me.
to the Soul Serum podcast, sir.
Appreciate y'all having me, man.
Man, we got you on as our last guest, going out with a bang. We're happy to have you here. We're glad we could get this interview called in. You everything comfy? Good?
Yeah, we great.
Microphone good and everything?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
great.
he's good.
Nice.
Got me.
Nice. Like I said, Roadrunner.TB is one of the most, I would say probably the most popular artist in
Gotta
Cincinnati
be.
right
Most
now.
exciting from my perspective.
Most
Appreciate
exciting.
That, brother. You know it's all love.
If we're looking at numbers, you know what I'm saying, doing better than most other people in Cincy right now. You don't have to say it. I'll say it for you. But before we get into, chicken talk, 33, everything like that, we gotta start like, the ground level, the ground floor. We got to talk about your childhood for a bit. So I know, you're from Evanston, right?
Yeah.
Specifically in Cincinnati. Have you lived there your whole life?
Yeah, actually, until I turned 20, we moved out of Evanston. Me and my mom, my peoples, we moved out of Evanston. We actually moved to Bond Hill, but actually till 20 years old.
So,
Out there.
but you'll always, that's your childhood. So you got to rep Evanston.
Yeah, definitely.
What
Sure.
what was it like growing up there?
Just typical same thing. Any, neighborhood growing up, troubling, but I wasn't never like really into it. It was following. Your friends doing it, that's what you doing.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying we wasn't on that, but at the same time, everybody who I was hanging with, we wasn't followers. Like, we ain't just going with everybody. So we was actually same stuff we on now, business, all that. We was thinking about that as kids at that age. So
Yeah.
we know we ain't about to take this path as no going out here robbing, killing. We might do what we was doing, but at the same time, so it was just typical little neighborhood growing up.
Was that stuff that you were like learning from like the old heads
Yeah.
kind of around? You were
Yeah.
kind of like observing what they were doing and seeing how you and your friends kind of trickled into that?
Yeah, definitely. But at the same time, the old heads, they was trying to, push stuff on us,
Yeah.
just like I was
Yeah.
saying. So you had some who was trying to have us you know, into that, and some who is tell us like, nah, do you feel me? Y'all smart. I can see y'all different. Do what y'all gonna do. You feel me? So we kind of went with that route. So
Right.
Did you have trouble like navigating through like, all right, this is a good influence, this is a bad influence, you know? Did you have to learn from your mistakes and whatnot?
Definitely. We all actually, man, 13, Savy actually caught a case. If you listen to his song, Savy caught a case when he was like 9, just having a gun. Like, but it was just, it's just, you know, that's how it be.
That's a wrong place, wrong time kind of thing, I gotta imagine.
Just tweaked out, man. But you know, that's how it be though, growing up. It wasn't nothing like that, like, but it was just, somebody caught him with a gun. Somebody seeing him just young, seeing somebody, his big brother, somebody, he probably stole their gun, walked outside.
Yeah.
Look, friend showing his friend, they mama see it, call the police. Like, you feel me? Something like that. But
were you into hip hop and rap music like as a kid growing up in Evanston, or did like all of that like come much later?
Man, I always loved music, like any music for real. So hip hop definitely number one. That's all, you know, anybody listening to at the end of the day. But anything R&B, you know.
And when I was doing research, I in a couple interviews you shouted out the Isley Brothers, which I think is so fire. Is it not crazy that they're from Cincinnati?
They're from Cincinnati, so
That's
you got to
insane.
represent.
Got
man.
to.
Ron Isley, just like in Lincoln Heights in the '60s, just doing women just so wrong,
crazy, and dressing crazy. You know, they had the fashion too. You know, I be seeing they pictures. I'm like,
so swagged out in the '60s.
That's how it be.
So we talked about them a little bit, but it seems to me like you can't really tell the TB story without mentioning Savy, Roadrunner Savy. Can you just speak on him, you know, how much he means to you and how much he really played a part in your career and your journey thus far?
That's my brother. Like, before music, like, me and Save, like, kindergarten, all that, like, even before music, anything, we'll do it together. Like, Save was there. My grandma knows Save. He can walk in my house, just open the door, knock, same with his people. You feel me? Like, and that's crazy. But you know how it is. Before rap, Save actually influenced me to rap. So, like, I'm gonna say, if Save wasn't never rapping, not saying I would have never started rapping, but it would have had to been something that made me start rapping. Like me saying, like, all right, well, now I know I can rap. But seeing Save rap and seeing where he can go with it, then he actually went to jail and stopped rapping. But when he came home, he telling me like, man, go crazy. You might as well rap. So at the same time, you know, I just
how did he convince you to do that? Because this seems like something that happens with artists where it's like their friend, their cousin, their brother, somebody like convinces them to finally rap or get in the studio. So like, what did he do that finally made you go, all right, fine, I'll get on the mic?
I can't, man. We probably just me keep going to the studio with him every video and just seeing the potential of what we can do. Like he was, you know, like I was saying, you know, 100K, 100,000 views is nice.
Going
just
crazy.
being a little 16, 17-year-old rapping like.
That's more than you would ever imagine that you would get.
And Save did it, but the video got deleted.
Oh shit!
So it got deleted, and that really that hurt it. Not saying it hurt it, but at the same time, he just felt like, whoa, and that really influenced him. Like, man, I'm just gonna stop rapping.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Actually, that wasn't the only video. It was probably like 5, 6 videos. Like
they all got deleted.
All of them got deleted. I guess something happened with the video dude. I don't know really what happened. Something happened, but long story short, all the videos on his page got deleted. Like,
wow.
Even my first song, me and Savy first song, Minute Maid, like, that got deleted. That was one of the videos on there. The song, the audio up, but the video ain't up no more.
That's crazy. So I was, well, the main reason why I asked about Savy is I was watching the This Only Happens in Ohio video, and I could like interview. That was that was also shout out. I forget the interviewer's name, but shout out to him. I appreciate you providing me with research. But you all, I mean, like, you could just see the chemistry right there. You all, I could see that you all had been brothers for that long. So I feel like it would only be right to bring him up.
Shout out Save, man.
Shout out
Save. You know, Save would have been here. Save on the box right now, so Save would have been here, even if he just behind the scenes watching. You feel me? Save.
We would have had him on here, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
To him too. I want to see your all's chemistry on here, bro.
Yeah, we gonna be back, man. We gotta make it happen, man. Save gonna make his way, man.
So the first video I ever saw of you I think you put it on your story a while ago. It's you.
This is when I knew that TB was going to be a star.
Yeah.
Was when
it's the high school
the pep rally
or
video,
whatever.
That shit went crazy.
Yeah.
I was like, because
Yeah,
because I've been kind of tapped into the Cincinnati scene for like a little bit, and like, you know, everybody's doing their thing, but like I've never seen a crowd of like the youth getting around one like artist and like celebrating like you and what you're doing.
And they know your songs in that video too. It's not like they're just like,
oh,
they're
they're
all
like screaming it. I'm just
know
like,
your song.
Yeah, that shocked me too, though. That shocked me too.
Can you just like give us like a little bit of behind the scenes on that? Because I just think that's like pretty amazing to have a whole auditorium.
First of all,
high school
was that your high school?
Yeah,
Withrow?
I actually graduated from Withrow. I'm an alumni. I went the whole.
See, I played
4 years.
so I played basketball at Newport Catholic here in Kentucky, and we actually scrimmaged Withrow back when I was in high school, like preseason.
What year?
I graduated 2014.
Oh yeah, okay then. We probably was decent. We probably was
beat,
decent that year.
we beat y'all by like 15 or 20. Yeah, but y'all were good though.
Yeah, we probably was decent, probably dimmer and down.
Yeah,
but
we scrimmaged y'all and we scrimmaged Moeller. It was like a 3-way scrimmage.
Oh yeah, okay then. Dang, Muller was all right too.
Yeah, they were good.
What about Elder? Was Kasevi went to Elder? He ended up coming.
He went to Elder
his freshman year, but he ended up coming to Withrow. But yeah,
that's funny. But yeah, that's my only like Withrow like connect. I played them in basketball one year.
Oh yeah, beat them by a dub. Huh?
Yeah.
Oh my God. They hear it, they see it.
But take us behind the scenes of that pep rally, though. How did that come about, and what was that moment like for
What's
you?
so crazy? I ain't know nothing about it. Like I got a first response. One of his little kids. I be interacting with the fans. Like if they inbox me, like they'll be so surprised when I am, and I'm gonna have a whole conversation with them. So they even be like, man, this ain't, if it ain't Instagram, like it might be Snapchat or whatever. You know, they ain't gonna like, is it really you? I might have to FaceTime or something. They go crazy, but like that just literally just happened on GTA. But anyway, like the fans was hitting me up, just keep saying like, can you come to our pet rally and perform? And I ain't pay no attention to it the first time. Like, man, y'all just like, they ain't trying to hear that what I gotta say.
Yeah.
Then another one came, then like 3 more came, and then like my little people from Evanston, whole little EHR, my little neighborhood, little cats, they go to Withrow. So they like, man, they want you to come. The teacher said it's cool. So I'm like, all right, come on. They like, how much we gotta pay? You feel me, to get it? We know everything business. I'm like, man, everything good. Like I'm gonna come do it. Like, so when I came, we decided what songs we gonna do or whatever the case may be. Miss Screws, actually, that's my old teacher. She's still there. So she really the one who set everything up. It's a new everything, new principal, new everything. And the principal even said at the end, like, man, I love you. Like, what you did for these kids, like, they paying attention to you. You got to come back and talk to them.
That's amazing.
But it was almost at the end of the year. Then COVID hit. Turn around next year, he wanted the principal no more. So,
wow.
But at the end of the day, that's how that happened. And, you know, I just went and rocked it for real.
That's amazing.
As a kid, that's got to be like such a great and like important time for them. Like big impact. Like they're like someone they look up to it from their neighborhood or in their high school comes in. Someone like you that's actually like a leader in the city, and you're coming back.
Definitely. And I stayed. It was the end of the day. I stayed an extra hour to take pictures. They missing the school bus, so I had to hurry up and leave. Like, man. So
that's amazing.
But yeah, that definitely, because I would have wanted that. I try to think like, man, be who you wanted somebody to be when you was a kid. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So I think like that. So I'm like, man, they ain't never had this. Like, I ain't taking. I be humble with it. Like, I don't think I'm famous or nothing, you feel me? But at the same time, if it's kids who gonna listen and feel some type of way, I feel the energy from them, so I'm gonna give them something, you feel me?
And having like the youth behind you, as we all know, is like one of the most important things as far as like advancing your career, your music, your brand, and everything. You got to have the kids behind you.
For sure. That's what I'm aiming at. The kids, talking to them.
Yeah.
Facts.
So we'll shift a little bit to the music now. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like some of your flows and some of the music that you've put out kind of is inspired by a lot of like this Detroit kind of Michigan sort of sound. Like for example, on Chicken Talk, I think your flow on that is just like this relentless, like back to back to back to back to back
my
flow.
first single,
I think it's kind of reminiscent of like a lot of Michiganers. Am I looking too far into it, or is that accurate?
Nah, definitely. And the beat was a Detroit beat. Rico, my boy Rico, did that beat. But the thing is, like, I listen to a lot of Milwaukee music too. Like, that's the thing. Growing up, I wasn't really listening to. You feel me? Like, you can see the Detroit, I was listening to it when it wasn't. Like, Detroit now popping.
Yeah, they're going crazy.
But I'm saying, like, Babyface Ray, if you listen, Babyface Ray, I want no million views. It was probably like a couple songs with 1 million, but now he getting 1 million in a day, 2-3 days. Yep. I'm listening to Babyface Ray before, you feel me? I think bruh, man, if you talk, I can't even express it, because my peoples, if they was here, they'd tell you, like, man, he ain't lying. Like, I was saying something to Babyface Ray, bringing him up, but like Detroit was definitely somewhere where I was aiming, in Milwaukee, like underground rappers at the time. They was underground rappers like Peasy and Babyface Ray, and then Milwaukee I was listening to YPN and Maury Boys, Chicken P, like them people, them underground rappers, and then I end up working with these people. That's like so fire. That's why, like, I look at that, like, and then my boy who passed. Bo, he passed, but he got me hip to these people. So before I was even rapping, this who I was listening to. So now when you start rapping all of a sudden and you meet these people, it's just like, dang, that's crazy. Like,
so like,
long live Bo.
Yeah, long live Bo forever. You hear me?
So you listened to all this Detroit and this Milwaukee music before you started rapping, and then when you did started rapping, was it just like your subconscious, like somewhere in your brain was like, yeah, rap like this, rap like, or was it something where you were like, I like this sound, I want to make that my own sound?
It really wasn't even necessarily like I that's what I was listening to, and at the end of the day, I'm doing what they doing. You feel me? So I ain't gonna say I necessarily just took it and ran with it, but at the same time, that's what I'm listening to, but I just went my own way. Like, I'm talking about what I'm doing. The flow necessarily, it just go with it. But then you see, if you listen to like songs like Intro or Long Live the Blender, that's a whole different caliber of music. So that's why I separate myself from a rapper. I look like myself like an artist. You feel me? So I can mix it up. It ain't necessarily one flow I can do, but as far as like that genre of music, definitely, like, you feel me? It played a big impact, just necessarily just going at it or looking at it that way, for real.
Definitely.
Shout out to the gang too. You know, I'm tapped in with the D.
The D to the C.
It's amazing, that connection now. Like, Cincinnati is starting to develop their, like, really their own scene, their own sound. There's, like, with you that connect through Detroit and Milwaukee. Like, the whole Midwest is about to be tapped in once COVID's gone.
You just what do you take 71 north all the way to Detroit? I don't know. Is there like a direct line?
Actually,
all
I've
the
been
way
to Detroit
Michigan?
once.
I don't know how directions work. So in a lot of your interviews, I don't know how directions work. I put my shit in GPS and just go. In some of your interviews, so tell me, when did you sign to Cinematics? Like, was it early this year, or was it last year?
It was I signed to Cinematic band watch. I'm trying to think of the exact date, because if you look on Instagram, if you look on Savvy page, it got the date when we actually signed. Literally,
I think it was like last fall, wasn't it? Like September or something.
I really can't. I don't want to say it and then be wrong.
I know it was last year,
but it was last year for sure.
Okay,
I got hit to you from the 33, and then you guys signed like shortly after. Yeah,
it was definitely last year though, for sure.
So you always express how much love was shown by Cinematics, like when you went out to sign, when you went out to New York. Can you just speak a little bit on like how important and empowering it is to have a strong team behind you who really shows love and really believes in you?
It's definitely important, but that's from the beginning too. Like, you gotta have a strong team who around you, period. You feel me? Like, even friends, because if your friends if you talking to your friends every day, that's the influence they gonna have on you. Y'all gonna have that influence and that energy towards each other. So your surroundings gotta be right first. But at the end of the day, Cinematic definitely, like, I can't even thank them enough. You feel me? Anything we need, they there. The connections, like anything, it's up to you really. Whatever you gonna do. If you gonna work hard, they gonna it depending on you. If you gonna be, you feel me, slow, that's what it is.
Their roster is crazy.
Do
Yeah,
you
definitely,
think signing to
definitely.
Cinematics helped you like grow as an artist too? Helped you like make strides to
Yeah,
advance your music
yeah,
and your career?
definitely, because you reach all these different type people. You feel
Mm-hmm.
me? Like kids, more grown ups. You feel
Mm-hmm.
me? Just different college students. You feel me? Any different like genre, like that's why I make different type of music. You feel me?
Yeah.
I try to aim at different people with different music, different type of sounds. That's they go back to the Detroit flow. They go back to the people who in the streets. You feel me? Who's doing what I was doing,
Yeah.
and go back to the little heartfelt songs, the pain felt songs. They go back to the people who going through something. You feel me? Who might hear this song because it happened before. They hear the music and tell like, bro, yo, I get through. I play your music all the time, and they just be
Yeah.
showing that love. So you feel me? I just try to make sure I hit that on point every time for real.
Yeah. That's actually a good segue because I wanted to start. I have a couple of kind of like specific questions about some of your songs. I just kind of want to rattle some off and go through and see what you think. So I actually think it's pretty amazing that 33 was literally the third song you ever made, and it's arguably your biggest song,
Yeah, right.
if not top three.
Definitely.
How like after your third song blows up and it is your biggest song, how do you like keep your head down and stay focused to grind after that? Because I feel like some people might see the quick fame or the quick success from that and just kind of like chill and just be
Or just let it get to
content.
their head.
Or
And,
let it get to their head, right? How do you stay focused after your third song goes crazy?
I mean, I really don't even look at it like nothing. Like a million, that's cool. Like I was saying earlier, like 100,000 back in the day, that was nice.
Huge, yeah.
Like a million now, it ain't really, like I said, people like Babyface Ray getting that ASAP. So you
Yeah.
can't necessarily look at that and be like, damn, it was a year. Ain't no time, and time gonna tell, you feel me? But at the same time, it's still a million views, so you can't necessarily look at how long it took you to get it. You did it. But at
True.
the same time, it's people who getting that ASAP. I'm trying to be there. I might look at that and be like, but I just stay active, man. Just stay active. Don't look at that like something. Like you see 5 Zips got a 500,000 views. You
Yep.
feel me?
Yeah.
Couple songs got 400,000, 300,000.
Yeah.
I
Your
just try to
catalog's
keep
looking
going.
crazy.
I just try to keep going at it, man. Don't look
Yeah.
at that
Yeah.
song. I'm trying to have every song got 1,000,000 views. I
Yeah.
might, you feel me?
Like last year, bro, I was at OTR Live like 3 or 4 times, and they were spinning 33,
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
And every time that shit would come on, bro, I'd be drunk as fuck, just going crazy, bro.
I was
Like I would be like, "That's my boy TB."
Yeah,
bro.
that's what I'm saying, man. You know we've been rocking for a while
Yeah,
now.
that was cool for me because like I don't know, like I really fuck with you, and then like
Yeah,
just
you
like
know what's
I'd be at
up, man.
OTR Live just chilling and like hearing your shit come on. Like I don't know,
That's
not
crazy.
many
Hey,
not
that's
many
love,
artists from the
man.
area have like DJs just spinning their
Just-
shit all the time
hey.
in these clubs and stuff.
I appreciate that. Shout out to the DJs. You know, I try to aim at the DJs, man. You know, people might be wanting to get a major feature from a rapper. Like
Yeah.
at the same time, I always thought like, okay, a rapper they might, if they messing with you, you know, they might try to mess with you. You feel me? Okay, I'm rocking with you. But if you get it from like a producer, you feel me? They gonna link you in with all these people. They gonna be
Facts.
telling rappers, "Hey, I got a young kid, man. He clown, like you feel me?
Yeah.
He good. He got the everything. You feel me? A rapper might just, oh yeah, you got some bread. Okay, then come on, we can work. Producers, them the ones gonna link you in with who you need to be around to get you there. You feel me?
Facts.
So definitely shout out to the producers, DJs, engineers, all them. Especially if you spinning my music. Big shout out to you. For sure, for sure.
I'm gonna just go down the list here of all the songs. So No Justice. So
Oh, yeah.
obviously that was dropped like fresh after the killing of George Floyd and Breonna Taylor, when there was countrywide protests for social injustice. I just talk about that song a little bit, and why do you think it was so important to release like your own take on the social injustices? Because, you know, it's not only happening at large in the country, but it's happening in like local communities. People are
Right.
seeing it up like with their own eyes. So just talk to me a little bit about No Justice and why you felt it was so important to put that song out.
Well, first I know people who you know, who been through them situations. Like my cousin got beat up by the police bad at 16.
Damn.
You feel me? Bad. And he put his hands up and they slammed him, kneeing him. They think he a grown man. He only 16 years old. So I know people who been through situations like that. So seeing how that happened, it really wasn't too different. Probably not the knee on the neck, but the knee to the, you feel me, the ribs and all that.
He just
definitely
survived.
Yeah, you feel me? He
I mean,
even put a lawsuit out on him, you feel me? So
there's catalogs of police officers,
Yeah,
you know,
for sure.
beating up unarmed black men.
no
Straight
cap,
up,
for
so.
sure. So when I seen that, I just really felt like it was my place to do something like that. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I felt that. I made that and me and Kendall shot that vid side. We went down there.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
We tried to get everybody to come at the same time. The police had it blocked off, so we
Yeah.
had to shoot more clips the next day. But me and Kendall was in there, him, in there literally. So
Is that I just think it's really great to because I think one quality about your music that I really like is that I think you're very genuine, you're very authentic. Sometimes like when artists talk about things in their songs, I'm just like I just don't really like believe that that's true. But I mean, and not only in No Justice, I mean in your other songs, but No Justice especially because being from Evanston, which is like kind of an underprivileged, low-income neighborhood, I just figured that you had seen a lot of this happen.
yeah,
So
definitely.
is that so? That's kind of like where that origin of No Justice was then.
Yeah, for sure. Even like growing up, we like me and Say, we got in a situation to where we all went to jail. On my birthday, I went to jail on my 15th birthday.
Tough.
Damn.
For a robbery. We all went to jail for a robbery, but we all beat it. You feel me?
Wow.
But the prosecutor and the detective who ran the case was so bent on getting us all time and making sure we all go to jail. My name Terrence Bird Jr. My daddy named Terrence Bird. My daddy ended up catching the case. The same detective was so bent. Soon as he seen Terrence Bird, he automatically hopped on that case and made sure my
He was
daddy got
biased as
time.
fuck.
Got my daddy 3 years.
Wow.
And I even talk about that in my raps. It was, you feel me? It was his boy who came to court on him. The detective hopped right on it. You feel me? Made sure, Terrence Bird, he need this time. He came to court with him.
Terrible.
Damn, bro.
Same detective who I was fighting the case against when I was 15 years old. You feel me? So
That's insane.
that's police just being so, you feel me? That's different. That's scary too.
You can't win in a system when the system's
You
broken.
can't win.
You know what I mean?
You can't win, man.
It's been broken for years and years and years. So
I'm staying back on that. Like,
Yeah.
this is like one of my things that I love about you so much is like, I feel like you're like a natural, like born leader. Like, correct me if I'm wrong. Have you always,
I
like you,
appreciate that.
from you, like you saying in your childhood, you said you've always been one that you've been a little smarter, trying to go in a different direction, saying you're not a follower. You literally said it yourself. Did you see like, so I'm talking about like the scene of music now. Did you see like this void that needed to be filled as far as like bringing like everybody together, you know, collaborating with people, showing love to people? Like, do you see yourself as someone that's like trying to bring the whole city together as far as the scene goes?
Definitely. That's always been, you feel me, a goal. But at the same time, you got to focus on yourself and whoever want to rock with you. Like the city definitely. But at the same time, it's a lot of fake love, and you realize that me being so genuine, I see it like no other. Like I'm looking right through you. So I'm like, dang, but at the same time, man, I still just go with the flow. You feel me? It is what it is. You got to play that role sometimes. And definitely shit, if we gonna make good music, it's business at the end of the day. So if we gonna make good music and get this shit done and get some money, that's what it is. But definitely anybody in Cincinnati who we want to work, like young kids, that's who I really be aiming at, the younger kids. Like, you feel me? I'm messing with them. Like, I tell them free features sometimes, especially if I'm seeing you working, I might throw a little eight bar verse on your song. You feel me? Just to put my name on there. You feel me?
That's important.
But that's how I be sometimes. You might catch me on a good day. You feel me?
Yeah.
Might be.
That's just how I see you from like an outside perspective. Like, I don't know. I've always seen like the city. Everybody has like their own cliques. Like here, everybody's moving like in a certain way, but like I just seen you as somebody that comes in the middle, that's trying to be like a positive light for everybody. Like, you know, you might not necessarily work with everyone, but like, you know,
I feel you.
You just trying to be like a leader and be one to be like, yo, like it's okay. Like you don't gotta be too cool to like, like to show love to somebody doing something. You know?
Yeah, word. That's definitely me. That's just me. You feel me?
So let's keep talking about these songs. So the video for Dictionary, I thought was super fun. I really liked it. I liked the look, the concept, and everything. But I think it's interesting, like the concept is kind of this lighthearted, funny thing, but the song itself is kind of a more serious, somber sort of tone to it. Did you kind of do that on purpose? Did you want the kind of juxtaposition of those two things?
Well, it actually wasn't me. Kendall seen that whole
Shout out Kendall
view.
Mathis.
That's what I'm trying to
Yeah,
tell
for
you.
sure.
Kendall Mathis seen that whole view. Like he brought Puck in helping you. I don't know if you feel me as far as how that went, but Puck was there. You know, Puck was doing his little ones and twos, but Kendall off the rip gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
Definitely. You feel me? If he gonna take a hold, he might come to you, ask you how you think about this. You feel me? If you look in the video, we had the banner, the trophy,
Yeah.
the
It was
shirts. They had
really
the shirts.
done well.
Like,
I love that
the
video.
hats.
I was watching up in John's room the other day. I was like, this is my favorite video TB's done. Like, it's definitely different. You guys got really creative with it. And there was like some acting in there too, like little skits and stuff.
Yeah.
Nah, we're
Very organized.
It looked like a blast on set.
Yeah.
Like
It was
the
definitely
little
tea.
the little behind the scenes parts, like in the credits where he's like spell hairline. Like it's so funny to me.
Oh
I
yeah,
love
y'all,
that.
Chris Crooks. Shout out Chris Crooks. That's my brother, man.
And could you also talk? I noticed on the back of the shirt the very exclusive Blender Boys polo. By the way,
Oh yeah,
are you selling merch? By the way,
yeah,
The
definitely
Blender Boys?
merch. The blenderboys.com, man.
I'm gonna have to look into that after this
More
interview.
merch coming soon.
Yeah.
But I
next
noticed
season.
you have "Stop the Violence" in big white letters on the
Mhm.
back of that polo. What's the story behind that?
Man, just rooting for that. You know, that's definitely the cause. Shit, if everybody stop the violence and come together, that's what it is.
Yeah.
I wear that around, and no matter where I'm at, you see Blender Boys I'm representing, they see stop the violence on the back. That's what it is. Shit.
That's
Facts.
good. That's nice.
Were you ever in a spelling bee back in high school?
Nah. I ain't even about to say myself. I'll be so worried about, and it's so crazy. I don't like crowds. I don't like
Damn, for
crowds.
Really?
I don't know how
But
that
then
turned out.
I see you
No.
in sold out shows. Or I
That's
forget
crazy.
what's
Crazy.
what's that venue that you sold out? Was it like
That was my
Levels.
first show ever.
Yeah, I
Levels?
was literally watching
Levels.
that video before you got here
Yeah.
of you and Savvy. Because at that point, you only have like a few songs out, or
Yeah.
at least a few songs that are really popping.
Yeah,
and
that
like,
was a few songs.
but-
That was probably a couple.
But
Yeah.
everybody
Going
in
crazy.
Levels
Yeah.
is going insane.
I wish I could have been there, bro.
Nah, that's T.
How
man.
many shows did you do before COVID? Like, cause you get popping back in kind of like fall,
Mhm.
summer, fall 2019, and then you're getting signed towards the end of the year, and then March of 2020, like things are taken out from under you. How many shows have you performed?
Before COVID, probably like 5. And like I
Okay.
said, Levels was the first one. And then we performed a couple times. But 5 shows. But like literally, I done did parties.
Yeah.
Feel me? Not including the team parties, little pop-ups. Feel me? I done
Mhm.
did walkthroughs at strip clubs. Like
Fire.
definitely so. But at the same time, that was all before COVID. COVID smacked right after COVID. Even like right now, you might still have a little couple bars that's closed or doing shows.
Yeah.
A whole bunch of shows been coming through. Columbus, Dayton.
Yeah.
But at the same time, man, I just been trying to focus on getting, like, we had to get 2 tapes done. A joint tape with Savvy
Uh-huh.
and my own solo tape. So I really been turning down shows. Not necessarily even turning them down, but just really staying focused on this. But stuff getting done. So at the same time, at the beginning of the year, we
And-
back to it.
And
feel
once
me?
you have the 2 tapes done, that's just more fuel to do the
Yeah.
shows. Anyway.
Literally, you feel
You know,
me?
Yeah, you
like,
just
got
stacking
more-
up right now. So
Yeah.
as soon as
Right.
like summer hits this year, you about to go crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, prices going up, man. So
Facts.
feel me?
For everybody
through
in
the-
this room.
No cap.
Straight
Yeah,
up,
for
straight up.
sure.
The
Nah,
price
for
is
real.
going up in this circle right
Nah,
here. I
no
promise
cap.
that.
You already know what we're on.
Tanner, I'll let you take the.
Oh
the-
yeah, all right.
this
So
question.
this song is my favorite by you, bro. Miley Cyrus.
Oh yeah.
Can we talk about the snippet you posted, bro? The snippet you
Oh, yeah.
posted when you were spraying
Yeah.
bro.
Febreze.
No cap. That was the craziest snippet I think that I've seen come out of like Cincinnati in a minute. Like I just
Yeah.
remember like you dropped 33, you signed, you did all this shit, and then coronavirus hits, and then you dropped that snippet, and that shit got like thousands of views on
Like
Instagram,
50,000
a
on
ton of
IG.
likes. I was just like, and I personally was taken back by it. I was like, bro, like
Yeah.
he totally switched this up. He's remixing Miley Cyrus, Party in USA, and he
Yeah.
made it better.
Yeah, shout out
Like,
to my boy East Goons.
Yeah, like what went into you like deciding to do a remix to that song? Like, do you just fuck with Miley Cyrus and you're just like, damn, like this song's crazy. I want to do my own remix to it.
Big shout out to Miley Cyrus, man. She gotta hop on the remix, man. Definitely, let's make that happen.
Straight
Facts.
up.
But shout out to, like I said, shout out to my boy East Goons. He produced that. And when I heard
That
the
beat's
beat
crazy.
at the same time, like when I heard that beat, it's just, oh my God. I
Yeah,
heard
bro.
that. I'm like, man,
Bro.
this beat is crazy. I gotta do something to this. Like,
Yes.
cause I try to do different things, like No Justice. That was different. These rappers who rapping about what I'm rapping about, you feel me, the streets or whatever the case, you don't see them doing stuff like that. And I dropped my video before Lil Baby. I ain't know Lil Baby was gonna do that. My
Facts.
video
You
dropped
did.
2 days before
You
Baby.
did.
Go
That
look
is
at the dates if
crazy.
y'all
Yep.
want
You
to. You
did,
feel
bro.
me?
Straight
So
up.
I ain't see him and want to do something like that. I did that on my own. Like, so like I said, man, that's how we do that.
Speaking
man.
of Lil Baby, I've seen you and 42 Doug like talk
Oh,
back
yeah,
and forth.
Doug
Are you
follow
tapped
me.
in?
Yeah, man. Big shout out to Doug. That's my guy. He followed me on IG.
That's
I
fire.
like Doug. Doug is like
I'm trying to get some with
He's-
Doug.
Yeah, bro,
he's-
y'all would go crazy. Y'all have that similar like cadence in your voice. Like y'all could do something crazy.
Yeah, we both from the goddamn it, man.
I can't believe how underrated he is. Like, don't you think more people should know about 42 Doug? I mean, I know he was on We Paid, so like people know about him, but
And they
like
better know about him. Shit, he the goat.
the
Yeah,
tape. What's
facts.
the
I
I
was
forget
fucking with
the
Doug
name of the
before
tape
that.
with like the blue background. He's in the blue fit. It's got I'm not a rapper on it. God, I can't think of the name of it. But
I
that
can't either.
tape is
Oh, yeah, that's the
insane.
last tape. He
Yeah,
did.
the last tape that he did. So
that
42,
whole
42
tape.
Doug, if you're watching the Soul Serum podcast, bro, tap in.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta it get deeper. 42 Doug, it get deeper. He went crazy.
Yeah,
on
bro.
that.
But that's like what I really like about you. Like circling back to the Miley Cyrus thing. Like you can do 33, and then you can do No Justice, and then you can switch a Party in the USA,
Say-
like Independence Day type of like song. Probably not for people that like from
Yeah.
your area are listening to Miley Cyrus like that, and then you can take it and make everybody enjoy that sound. Like
Yeah.
it's crazy.
That's
amazing.
great. That's how it be, man.
Tanner, you want to? I know this is a Tanner
Oh
question
yeah, that's
right
my
here.
question.
I know you
Yeah,
want to
when
ask
I was
that one.
bro, when I was texting you and you said you needed to know the date and time of the interview so you could write it down in your planner. Like I'm an organized person. Like I need like everything in my planner. Make sure I got everything straight. I know you're probably 10 times more busier than I am right now too. You got hella shit going on. Like how are you keeping everything like straight and organized? Like
Man, it's bro, to be honest, I got a this is the exact thing I got.
boy.
A white man. I gotta use them. I got a few of them. I got a calendar. You know, we do this with no manager, so we gotta keep
Yeah.
up with shows, features,
That's
studio
crazy.
days. You feel me? Videos,
Yeah.
photo shoot, anything, just any area. And then outside of that, you feel me? We businessmen. We got janitorial company. We got a clothing company coming.
Okay.
I done got my credit score up. I'm trying to get into real estate.
Damn,
we
bro.
buying vending machines. Like,
bro,
you feel me? So
He
it's
said, I done
more
got my
than
credit
rap.
score up. Let's go.
Let's get it.
That's fire. And I can confidently
that's
say
that's
nobody's
amazing.
brought up their credit score on the podcast.
Oh,
yet, so it's the
I'm
first for that
man.
one.
We're gonna end it with a bang. End of the year bang, man. I'm the last one.
That's
man.
fire. Well, let's talk about that a little bit more. So you said clothing company, janitorial stuff, vending machines, like
Yeah.
what? So is this kind of if tomorrow music isn't here for me,
Nah.
is it kind of
He's
a big
trying
one?
Man.
to he's trying to build his wealth on
Man, this
AOA.
was me before music. Like man, I can't even explain it enough. Like I watch a lot of Derek Grace. Like I done went and bought his book, like $200. I ain't never bought no book alone, but my people give me book. Not saying I don't read, because I
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
But people done gift me with books to read. Like, yeah, Leland Blood, read this. I like how you think. But as far as like buying a book for that much, I never bought one unless it was school or something.
Right.
But I watch a lot of Derek Grace on Instagram and read a lot of his books, so he just keep me motivated to do stuff like that. A lot of ways to get money, LLCs, you know, doing things, and I just really tapped into that. Not necessarily if rap don't work, even if rap works, shit, I'm gonna be going with this the whole time. I'm thinking
Yeah.
ahead, like,
Yeah.
and I don't just rush into, you know, getting this, you know, chains and cars. Not saying nothing like that, but at the same
Right.
time, I'm trying to establish this, man. Let this go, grab this. get this, have wealth here. You know, and everybody on that. Like everybody I'm around, like I said, we all on that. We all working into that. Trying to do something with the weed. I'm trying to get. That's why I'm so rooting for weed.
We need
being
the
legal.
Roadrunner
Yes.
strain of weed, bro.
I'm trying to do all this.
We just got
man.
decriminalized in Cincinnati. As soon as it's illegal in Ohio, I need that Roadrunner strain.
Cat, man. Gold, all that. I'm trying to get gold.
OG Roadrunner Kush.
The exotics.
Hey, I'm gonna keep that one. I'm going for that one.
Is that something? I mean, like, are you looking out for like future generations too, for
And
your
that's-
kids,
that's
for
the number
family
one.
and everything too?
Yeah, I got 2 daughters. You know, my mom been working at Children's Respiratory Therapy ever since I can remember, like 10 years old. So she been there a while. I'm trying to have that. Even if I get my mama set, like she probably still want to go to work. But at the same time, I'm trying to have everybody set. My mama tuned in, you know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get something to where my aunts, you know, probably buy like a little laundry mat. I don't want to give out too many jewels, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, a little laundry mat, how them work it, you know, anything. That's a little backup money they could just pay for bills with. And we writing off everything. So we ain't no, feel me, all that tax money, you feel me?
Yeah.
You seeing
You
that?
on it, bro.
Yeah,
I know
I'm just
exactly
trying
what
to
you're
stay
talking
on
about.
it. You feel me?
So you said something about this a little earlier, and I'm just gonna harken back to it. So a collab tape with you and Savy is coming, and then another solo tape for you as well.
Yeah. Me and Save got the we don't even know what we gonna name it yet. We quite done. We got probably a few more songs we gonna throw on there, man. Make sure everything right and tight. But at the beginning of the year, we definitely starting it off with a big bang.
Yeah.
Me and
What's
Save.
your recording process like? Are you a studio rat? Do you record in the bedroom? Do you record, you know, wherever you just pop up a mic, or do you like to kind of like sit, lock in, and figure out what
that's
you're
me.
doing?
I got a studio. I got a little setup at the spot, but I don't know how to really work it yet. If I knew how to engineer,
Yeah.
oh
over
my
with.
God, it'd be crazy. I got everything, but I just don't know I don't know how.
You'll
I gotta
get there,
that
bro.
out. Yeah, word.
Yeah.
I gotta figure it out. Keep messing with it. But that if I did, like I said, that's what I want. Like when I'm in the studio, I don't really want nobody in there. You feel me? Like lately we've been at Streets and my boy Rax. Rax, my main producer.
Shout out Rax, bro.
That's my main engineer who I mess with, Rax. But lately, Save on the box right now. So Save time limited. He can only come out Monday through Thursday from 2 to 6 o'clock. So we can only get a couple hours in the studio. And he right around the corner from Save. So Save can literally walk to the studio. So that's why we just really try to push everything in. But like I said, we almost done with this tape, man. Got a couple more songs.
Yeah.
Get that done. But I'm definitely a lab rat too at the end of the day. I love being in a lab. Like if I could live in a lab, I will.
Are you one of those artists who likes to save music, or are you a pretty much like record it, master it, and let's get it out kind of artist?
I love to save music. Not saying it like that. But like I said, I just started rapping probably like a year ago. I've been in it for like a year. So I'm still trying to find myself at the end of the day. Like you said, I can go the Detroit rap style way. You feel me? That little genre trap. I can go Miley. I could go No Justice. I feel like any route I take, I can really pursue it and clown in any way. You feel me?
Yep.
But at the end of the day, I'm trying to find myself, man. Trying to talk to trying to speak to everybody. I'm trying to speak to the world. The world ain't tuned in to trap. The whole world. You feel me? Just hit it very different way.
You got the right idea, bro.
I keep forgetting that you've really only been rapping for like a little over a year,
insane.
or at least been like really taking it serious, releasing music for a little over a year. So it's like in my mind, you like have a lot of this stuff figured out, and I think that you do. But at the same time, if you've only been doing something for a year, you've really just scratched the surface. Like you don't know. I'm assuming at least, like, you know, you don't know what direction you want to take yet. You don't know how you want to release things. You don't know this, that, the other. Like, is that kind of a process that you're working on every day? Just like figuring out the little details and everything?
Yeah, definitely. And with me, like, I don't just go in there and freestyle, punch in. I might, don't get me wrong, if I'm feeling that. If it's like 1 or 2 bars, but at the same time, I'm literally writing. I'm making sure everything making sense. I ain't just saying, especially if it's a heartfelt song, I ain't just gonna say something because it rhymes.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm gonna speak what it is. I'm trying to talk to you. You feel me? So I'm making sure everything makes sense. So you might not get it tomorrow. You might not get no song today, then another one tomorrow. But when it come, it's gonna be worth it. You feel me?
Quality over
Something
quantity for you.
Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely that type person for real.
Fire.
Yeah. Tanner, I'm gonna steal your question because
Go ahead.
I love this question. But tell us something that you do in your free time that fans of TB probably wouldn't know about you or wouldn't expect.
Another thing, the gamer. I'm a big gamer. I got the Blender Boys Gaming. Follow me on Instagram, Blender Boys Gaming.
Okay.
What you be playing?
Man, Call of Duty, GTA,
Yeah.
Fortnite. My younger fans, they on Fortnite. Like I said,
Yeah.
I'm playing with them on Fortnite all day. My little cousins on there, so I'm on everything. Especially I'm a gamer, so if you like it, I'm tuned in. Especially if it's online. Madden, 2K, I'm there.
There we go. Now
we
you're
all
talking
play-
my language.
Yeah,
Now
okay,
you're talking
then.
my
Okay.
language.
We play 2K up there. We got like a whiteboard with all of our records up there. We play against each other.
Y'all use anybody? Y'all just use anybody, or y'all got a favorite team?
How we play, I do like 3 randoms. So like 3 random teams, because in my mind that's like are you really better at 2K than me?
Like you're just gonna run the Lakers or
If you pick the Lakers and I pick and I get like the Hornets in a random, then it's like, all right, fine, that's the luck of the draw. But you get like Jazz versus Pacers, it's like, okay, who's
that's
actually
the way to play.
the better
That's the way
player,
to play.
though.
I might steal that from y'all,
Yeah,
man.
sure.
Hey, that's the way to play, though.
I did it with Madden. I re-downloaded Madden the other day, and I did the 3 random thing talking about that, and then I got my ass busted, and I was like, man, fuck this, bro. We should just pick teams, bro. Fuck all this random shit for real.
And I just let somebody pick my team on Madden, and they made me get the Bengals, and I beat them by 50.
Ooh.
I ain't gonna say their name, man, but they know. They know. I done posted it on Instagram. And they had the Chiefs, so it might work in your favor, that Lakers versus Charlotte.
Oh my god. He beat the Chiefs by 50 with the Bengals. Oh my god.
That's funny as hell.
Would you ever like do any, this is a random question I just thought about. Would you ever do anything with the Bengals? Like if they reached out to you on some like perform at halftime or like promote a jersey or something like that?
Yeah, for sure. Shout out my boy Chris Hurst, because my boy Hurst, man, he was cinematic and he really be making sure we great. He definitely look out for us all the way, making sure we A1 with anything. And he been telling me like, man, you need to really punch in into your city. I see how they rocking with you. You feel me from here. And I'm in New York, but he from Cincinnati. Feel me? Try to tune in, do some, Joe Burrow, make you feel me, make a little song, Joe Burrow, anything for make a little dance, So,
Well,
I actually talked to Chris Hirsch one time on the phone, like earlier in the year, like when the pandemic hit. Yeah, we talked on the phone. We talked about you, but he did something on his Instagram where he was taking like consultation calls and stuff. I was like, I'm gonna reach out. He's from Cincinnati, and I was just like, I need to tap in. We just talked.
Big shout out to Hirsch.
He gave me advice on Soul Serum and stuff, and he was talking about you, and that was when like I first would start getting to hip to you. But yeah, that's really cool that you brought him up.
Yeah, big shout out to Hirsch. I'm gonna make sure I tap in to Hirsch, man.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all saw, but the Bengals did do a collab with Black Owned, the clothing company in OTR, and
that's
it's actually
Owned.
fire as fuck and really good of the Bengals
It's a big step.
Yes, yeah. It's basically the Bengals being like, yes, we see you, we understand you, we understand our city, and like, I mean, I don't know about you all, but I see people wearing Black-owned clothing.
Yeah, I see Black-owned all the time.
Yeah,
So
Black-owned, certified excellence, pothead genius.
That's
fly by nature, ambitious.
Yeah,
it's a whole bunch.
Super,
Love is us is a whole bunch.
Super
man.
important. I commend the Bengals like big time for reaching out to them and doing a collab.
They're doing a really good
I
job.
thought that was amazing.
Bengals clown. That's what's up. Looking back,
you should get in contact with Joe Burrow and tap in, make a song
what I'm
about Joe
trying to do,
Burrow.
man.
That would go crazy, and get Joe Burrow in a video, bro.
Hopefully he see that blue check, man, and respond.
That would go
man.
nuts.
Yeah, I'm gonna inbox him as soon as we get off here, man.
Does the blue check change shit for you? I'm just curious. I don't know.
Yeah, actually,
like have people like definitely, I don't know, do they respect it more? Like when you send a DM, they're like, oh fuck, dude, everything's verified.
It's I can't even explain it for real, man. But it definitely, shit, you know what blue checks mean. You feel me? I ain't bad.
People start acting different.
You know what a blue check mean. You know what that mean about that person. So
that's true.
I'm still interacting with people how it is. They be shocked like, oh, you got a blue check. They might screenshot it and share it on their story. You feel me? But
true.
At the end of the day, prices went up. Like I said, that blue check did something like that too.
Y'all
though.
heard
So
him. That's the second time he said it.
Shout out to the blue check for that. Shout out to the blue check for that. But even anything though, the music speak for itself. You feel me?
Oh God,
straight up. We're starting to reach our time here, but I have possibly the most important question that I could ask you.
yeah.
What's the best brand of blender? What's your personal favorite?
I'm a Fruit Ninja guy, bro.
Yeah, I was just about to say the ninja. The ninja.
Yeah.
Of life, smoothies, whatever you need.
Do you work out?
Yeah, I've been trying to work out. That's what's so crazy. I'm trying to put more weight on, man. And it's crazy because I'm so happy that it's getting back cold. So that's really keeping me in the house active. Now, if I had a studio in the house, really knew what I was doing.
Work out and then get in the studio,
man,
bro.
they want to see me. People want to see me. People want to see me, man. So, yeah, I'm definitely working out, man. That's what it is, man. I've been on that lately.
Me too, bro.
So, I mean, just wrapping up here, what's next for Roadrunner.TB? What should we be expecting?
Man, first off, man, we got a toy drive this Wednesday, 3 to 5, 3060 Durrell Avenue in Evanston at the Christ Temple Church. We giving out toys, man, to the free. So make sure if this come out before that or this little snippet or whatever, make sure y'all come through, grab that.
Okay.
We giving out a couple toys to the boys and girls, little kids who unfortunate or whatever the case may be. Y'all come out, take pictures or whatever. And music wise, me and Savy got a joint tape on the way that's gonna come out beginning of the year. Then I'm turning around, doubling back, got something coming. And I plan on dropping a few tapes this year. So like I said, staying active, man.
Tapes.
A few of them.
And I'm assuming hella videos with them
Yeah,
too.
definitely. Videos coming with every tape. And I'm dropping it. We're gonna drop a couple videos and singles before the tape even come out. So definitely just being on top of it.
Hell yeah.
Well, okay, all right. That's actually not my final question because you brought up that you brought up that toy drive, and is that something that you want to do as you navigate your way through music as an artist? Do you want to keep doing toy drives, food banks, things like that for the community?
Yeah, definitely. I ain't wanna do the turkey thing this year, especially not with COVID.
Right.
And me getting signed, being just, able to do that. You feel me? I've been that person. Like I said, be the person who you always wanted somebody to be for you. So when it comes to stuff like that, we just came up with the idea. And Hirsch, my boy Hirsch be on it. Well, Hirsch brought something to our attention. He seen what we did with the 4th of July. We did a little thing at the in our neighborhood at the Evanston Rec Center with the fireworks, letting the kids pop that off. And it was thick. It was super thick. So he said, double back, do something else for Christmas. We here with it. He gave out, when we brought the idea, we came together, came up with the idea. He was so fortunate. He threw some money in from his own pockets. Ain't got nothing to do with the label,
amazing,
nothing to do with nothing. You feel
That's
me?
huge.
So
that's
shout out to Hirsch. I
that's
told you,
great
that's my
to
guy,
hear.
man.
Y'all doing literally everything, bro.
Yeah,
It's so sick.
Just definitely stand, you feel me? Stand with it.
Yeah. Is there anything else you want to talk about today? Anything that we didn't touch on that you need to get out in the air?
Man, big shout out to y'all. I gotta get a vid in with y'all soon too.
We
Like
got
I said,
you,
we've
bro.
been rocking for a while. Like
We got
before, man, from the beginning. I'm not telling you.
2021.
No cap.
Yeah.
I mean, we gotta say it again.
Yeah.
Price going up.
Yeah.
Price going up in
man.
2021.
Yeah. Let us know, bro. Send some
Nah, no
music
cap.
our way.
No
let's
cap,
let's decide on a song and let's do
take it
something
from
together.
there. Say
Yeah.
less, brother. I'm messing with y'all. That's what it is.
Perfect, man. Perfect. And we have reached the end of another fantastic interview.
Yeah.
I want to thank Roadrunner.TB so much
Appreciate
for coming
y'all
on the
for
show,
having me. No
helping
cap.
us close out the year before we take a little break and come back and revitalize everything. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, subscribe on YouTube, like the video, join Discord. I got graphics up in front of me. You already know what's going on.
Indeed.
And we will see you next time on January 25th, 2021. I, as always, am your host, Clay Bonine.
I'm co-host Tanner Mavis.
Roadrunner.TB.
Yeah.
Perfect,
Yeah.
man. Appreciate
Hey,
you.
follow
coming on.
Roadrunner on
Follow
everything.
Roadrunner.
If you
Everything.
haven't already, you're living under a rock.
Gaming channel, everything. You
Everything.
already know.
Roadrunner.TB, man, for sure. Blender Boy Gaming, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate you coming on, man.
Appreciate
Thank
y'all,
you.
man. Y'all don't even
All
know
right.
how much I appreciate it.
We'll see y'all in 2021. Peace.